Basement of La Penta. This is WICR.
Hello, Iona College. Welcome back to the WICR Morning Show with your special entertainment overload guest, Armand Madeo and Jersey Joe. Armand, we were off last Wednesday. Good to be back in action. Now, Armand, I don't know if you've heard, but we've... Hold on, you got some technical difficulties over there?
No, I'm
okay.
good.
Okay, I was getting worried over there, you know. Got to get it back in action. We got a lot of stuff to get into, so I don't want to waste any time. Let's start it off. Last night, obviously, a lot of big stuff on the sporting front, but we'll save that for a little bit later. The big movie, man, we've just been seeing trailer after trailer for this thing. The Interstellar movie, Christopher Nolan's new big thing. The reviews started coming out last night. IGN gave it an 8.0. They said, great. Interstellar is a flawed, ambitious, gorgeous film that has the potential to either emotionally gobsmack or befuddle. The positives they gave were visually aesthetic, performances, great moments. The negatives, logic, narrative breaks, ideas not fully explored. Armand, you've seen this trailer 8 million times. Are you interested in going to see it?
Honestly, it's not my type of movie. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a long movie. It's going to be played out. It's going to be very boring. My only favorite space movie like this is Armageddon. I'm a big Armageddon fan.
Ben Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck, Bruce Willis. That's my type of space movie. Interstellar, not so interested in.
See, I'm with you. The only thing I kind of think is, like, I kind of give Christopher Nolan a little bit of, like, extra credit in everything. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's the Batman.
Exactly. When he's involved, I'm kind of interested in if I wouldn't be interested before. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool concept, like, them jumping around from planet to planet looking for one we can live on. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of creativity and a lot of cool, like, new effects and whatnot in this movie. But a movie like this would definitely get recognized by the Academy, like the Academy Awards, the Golden Globes. It's probably going to be up there for Best Motion Picture.
I think they got pretty good bigwig actors in there, too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Matthew McConaughey.
You can't, I mean, if you're going to do planets, you got to do Star Wars. I mean, you just can't be, come on, Hope, you got Yavin 4.
The Mustafar system.
The Mustafar, man, all that lava and stuff.
That's
like
a cool
Endor.
planet.
If you could live on one Star Wars planet, Armand, where are you going? You going to Endor with the Ewoks? You going to Hoth with the cold? Where are you going? Naboo. That is a good one.
It's a very peaceful place.
Very peaceful place. All the grass, very calm. I like that.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, I'd go to Endor. No question. No, there wouldn't even be a hesitation.
I mean, that's a very adventurous planet.
It is, but you got the Ewoks everywhere.
Yeah,
you
it's
get
got a lot of wildlife
swing
and
around
crazy,
the trees. But I don't know. I think I would have like a two houses. I'd have one in Naboo with you, and then I'd go to Endor.
Isn't Naboo where Padme's from?
Yeah. She's from.
Yeah, that's a pretty planet.
Do you think there's gonna involve that in the new Star Wars movies at all? Naboo?
Maybe. Maybe.
I would think they'd try to
I would think
incorporate
so.
it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested to see what it looks like after all this time. It's been a while since we've seen Naboo. We never really saw it in the original trilogy, so I don't know. That'd be kind of cool to go back. But staying with the Christopher Nolan thing, IGN had a really cool story this morning, the top 10 incredible Christopher Nolan movie moments, and like I've already said, I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. He sure has a lot of them, but most of these are pretty much from either a movie I've never heard of or Interstellar and Batman. A lot of them are Batman. The first one is the real transported man in The Prestige. Have you ever seen The Prestige, Armand?
I believe it's with Hugh Jackman, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never. So let's skip that one because no one cares. Then you have number 9, the Bat Swarm from Batman Begins. The beginning moment where it's kind of like, that was really cool.
It's an iconic moment.
You can't beat that one. It was kind of cool because when I first saw Batman Begins in 2005, I kind of went into it not expecting anything, and then when I watched, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna work. They're gonna finally bring Batman back. Because all the other ones, I can't take those seriously. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Come on, Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Are you kidding me? It's a joke. It's like I'm watching Sesame Street with Batman. I can't take it seriously. When I saw Christopher Nolan's first one, hope filled my heart again, Armand. What did you think when you saw the first one?
Honestly, I mean, it definitely had a more darker and more serious plot than the other Batmans, as you just mentioned. And Christopher Nolan did a great job depicting Batman.
He did. And the cool thing, I mean, look, you had Liam Neeson in there as well. Whenever you put Liam Neeson in a movie, it's going to get a little bit better. It just is. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens. So very, very cool there. Now let's go to 8. 8 is another Batman one. We were actually just talking about this the other day when we were coming back from the Giant game. Bane blows up the football field and the Dark Knight Rises. Now, I think this is definitely one of the more iconic Batman scenes. I mean, you had all the Pittsburgh Steelers guys on the field for this scene, and then Hines Ward's returning the kick when the field just falling apart behind him. That is definitely one of my favorites.
That's the part when Bane comes up the stairs. He's like, "What a lovely, lovely voice."
Oh my God, that guy! That's the thing that I really liked about
Bane.
it too is the people they got to play the villains in these movies were just
Great.
I mean, Bane was perfect.
Heath Ledger, and then Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, legendary
Liam Neeson.
performances. That was great, though. Bane in that scene. Number 7, the beginning at the end, Memento. Again, never seen Memento. Armand, have you seen Memento?
No recognition.
Then why are we wasting our time talking about it? Let's go to number 6. Now, I love this one. The Joker hangs in the Dark Knight. This is the scene after where Batman you think the day is saved, he stops the Joker, and then the Joker kind of tells him, you think I would risk the battle for Gotham over a fight with you? His ace in the hole was Harvey the whole time. That whole scene right there, you kind of see like that. That's kind of like when you see the just insanity of the Joker and stuff like that. Great scene.
That is a great scene. That's the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, it is. The last 15 minutes of that movie are just like, you can't even stop looking.
I like the part where he starts running. He's like, "Put the dogs on me."
Oh yeah, it's like, but he didn't do
And then
anything
they have
wrong.
like the theatrical music in the background. Dun dun dun.
I'm anything Gotham needs me to be.
Yeah.
I'm not the hero Gotham needs. I'm the hero Gotham deserves. I love it. I love it. All right, number 5. Have you seen Inception, Armand?
Yes, with Leonardo
Everybody
DiCaprio.
says such good things about that movie. I have not had a chance to catch up on it.
It's kind of a complex movie.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to understand.
That's the thing is I kind of like it because I like when everybody at the end of a movie has their own interpretation of it.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like
I don't understand the different stages of limbo.
Limbo, yeah.
I did not understand.
But would you say it's definitely a must-watch?
It's a good movie by
Okay.
all means. It's just I don't know if you're gonna be able to understand the concepts.
Yeah. You know, I don't like to have to think too much when I watch a movie. I just want to look at it and just be happy. Now you have the ending and the Prestige. Again, no one cares about the Prestige, so let's move on. Number 3 now. This is definitely, I have quoted this line from this scene many, many times through Iona College, through my experiences here. Some men just want to watch the world burn, The Dark Knight. That might be my favorite Batman scene of all the movies, just because of how quotable that was.
Which one is that in?
The
second one,
the
right?
second one, yeah, with Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger says it, doesn't he?
What's his name? Alfred says it. It's kind of like when they still don't really know who the Joker is, and Batman's kind of trying to figure out what his motive here is, and then Alfred kind of tells him, like, some men aren't looking for anything logical. They just want to watch. He tells him the story about the guy who used to steal the jewels, and he would just throw them away. He was just hunting them for sport. And then he didn't really understand. He's like, some men aren't looking for money. Some men aren't looking for power. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's Joker.
That's a Joker. Very quotable there. Very good scene. I love it. Then you have the hallway in Inception. They're putting that at the number 2 spot. Anything memorable coming up from that?
I honestly don't remember. I mean,
it looks kind of cool, like they're sideways and stuff.
Yeah, Inception, they always have like each object always moving, and there's always different things formulating. It's a very complex movie.
There you go. Now, number 1. Now, this is, you could definitely put this one there, but number 1, you have the Joker interrogation scene from The Dark Knight. This one, excellent scene where, you're kind of switching off between Harvey, and then the lights go. It's like good cop, bad cop, but then Batman comes in. Really enjoyed that one. That was such a well-performed scene with Heath Ledger. I mean, you could go up and down the list of how many good scenes that he did just acting performance-wise, but I think that one right there was just, like, special.
Well, he won Best Supporting Actor for a reason.
And that's the thing, like, we've talked about it a couple times, but it makes me so upset because they really could have made another one with the Joker. I think they would have continued the story with him because, of how good The Dark Knight... look, they did a great job with Bane as well, but if they could have squeezed another movie out with a Joker, I would be in my glory.
They probably would have if Heath Ledger didn't commit suicide.
I know. That's what it was. Was it that, or did he, like...
He overdosed on, like, painkillers or something.
Intentionally, or just kind of, like... Because I don't remember what the circumstances behind it were.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
know.
something. I'm sure.
Yeah. Too bad though. What a great performance. Definitely though.
Great actor.
Christopher Nolan, those movies, I kind of always dust them off around like when we're on winter break. Always like they're always on those movies like The Dark Knight, and I think I've seen The Dark Knight a million times. Never gets old. It really doesn't. Let's go on though to a little bit more in the entertainment front, the video game front. Obviously, the video game world was on fire the other day. Whenever the new Call of Duty game comes out, everyone is just going insane about it. The new one came out yesterday, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, I think a lot of people have kind of been very more critical of the Call of Duty games. The last couple, people have kind of been jumping off board a little bit. IGN gave the game a 91. On Metacritic, it has a Metascore right now of 83. Metacritic, they kind of just take the scores of everyone and average them together. But IGN is the big one. They gave it a 91. They really liked it. They said it was kind of definitely bringing it back in the right direction. But Armand, let me ask you. I mean, I know we were talking, and you've kind of fallen off the Call of Duty thing. Is there anything you've seen from this one that would bring you back into it?
Honestly, each Call of Duty, the one thing that they do have is they have improved graphics.
Yes, this one looks amazing.
Yeah, the graphics look insane. So, I mean, the battles, the maps, they're probably more advanced, better looking, what have you. But honestly, I don't like the whole... I like the Call of Duties because of the campaigns. Like, for example, World at War, I love that campaign specifically. And Call of Duty 4 had a great campaign. Each one progressively gets worse and worse. In my eyes, I think the best ones are World at War and Call of Duty 4.
Well, that's what, for me. I was like just thinking this morning. Like my favorite two like of the last 7 have been Call of Duty 4 and then Call of Duty Black Ops. But the main thing is I think a lot of people don't even play the campaign. They just go right into the multiplayer.
I mean, that's true, too. I just like to see, like, World at War, because it was based on European theater, and European theater is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's kind of why I want to, like, see what Call of Duty, how they're going to bring this to life.
Well, it's kind of, like, perfect, because, like, Call of Duty 4 saved the Call of Duty franchise. The franchise was going, it was dying, and then Call of Duty 4 just blew everybody's minds. After that, you had World at War, which brought in Nazi zombies.
That was cool.
It just changed the game for Call of Duty again, and then they kind of kept building off that momentum. And then I think after Black Ops 2, it started to go down again. Just people were losing interest again, so I don't know if Advanced Warfare is going to be the game to kind of bring it back. But it kind of bothers me that no one plays the campaigns because they're really good.
They are good.
They're not too long. So, I mean, the last one, Call of Duty Ghosts, I think I started on a Friday. It was like 4 hours and I was done with it.
That's another reason why World at War is my favorite, because as you said before, Nazi zombies.
Yeah.
I love Nazi zombies. I was addicted to it.
Oh.
It got to that point where I was like, I wish a zombie apocalypse would happen tomorrow, because I'm ready. I am ready.
You played it enough?
I played it enough.
Did you? Now, what was your favorite? Because obviously we had Nazi zombies and Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Which iteration of it was your favorite?
I love Shinonuma, the traditional Shinonuma map. I just like the map itself. I mean, but in Black Ops 1, the coolest addition was where, in, what's the map called? Darius, where they, no, not Darius, they had...
There's the White House, and then there was,
Darius is part of Black Ops 1, but they had a newer version of it. I mean, no, it was in World at War, but they had a newer version of it in Black Ops 1 where they put the Pack-a-Punch machine in.
Okay.
And I thought the Pack-a-Punch machine was good.
The Pack-a-Punch was the best. Everybody's always trying to
upgrade your gun.
Pack-a-Punch machine.
I used to always do the gun glitch because I could never stand having 2 guns.
Oh, okay.
I would always have to put the Betty and then run and drink it.
Oh, man, we got a hacker over here.
Yeah.
Man. I would go with Black Ops 1 as well. Black Ops I just love the Vietnam era type feel of the game. And it was kind of, I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. But I miss the World War II kind of. I think everybody was kind of like sick of World War II, and then they really went away from it. Now I'm kind of I want it back. Can we get another World War II Call of Duty?
Maybe. I would hope so, Joe.
You would endorse it.
I would endorse it.
Well,
you've
got the entertainment overload endorsement.
Bro, I just want to know if they can put me on to make maps.
Put you on to make maps? Okay. Well, the guy in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare kind of looks like you on the cover.
Is he really?
Is that you, Armand?
No, it might not be.
What are you doing? A little thing on the side here? Entertainment Overload's not cutting it for
Maybe
you.
I'm doing video game modeling.
Are you going to be getting Call of Duty Advanced Warfare?
No, Joseph.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Armand. When I go home, there should be a copy of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare waiting for me.
So I won't see Joey till maybe Friday?
No. Because here's the thing. Everything. There's just no time to play it. Maybe I'll play it for a couple minutes this weekend at some point when I squeeze some time in. But there's just no time to really just get into it.
You know which was actually the coolest map, but it was so hard? The moon map.
Oh, on Black Ops.
Yeah, I
that
loved
was
playing
tough.
it, but I couldn't ever get to 20.
Yeah.
It was too hard.
There was there was some when they added the crossbow into it and stuff like that.
The crossbow could have been a better weapon than it really was.
Yeah.
It was a horrible gun. I mean, horrible. Yeah, gun.
There was
It wasn't really a gun, but
my friend and I'm sure the achievement and trophies for each game they have. There's one called Sacrificial Lamb where you have to pack a punch a crossbow and then you have to shoot your partner and he has to be he's the sacrificial lamb, so he has to take out 8+ zombies with that one pack a punch bow which you have to shoot at him, and he has to be in the perfect time. It took a lot of time to get it to work, but we just we would spend just so much time trying to get this trophy, and eventually we did get it, but it took a lot of time. So I'm with you. Spent a lot of time playing.
It did, and then the zombie maps, they tried making newer and better things, like we said before, the moon map, and then which was the Black Ops 2 where they had the bus where they would go town to town.
Oh yeah, that was
pretty cool. It was just really hard.
See, Call of Duty Ghost, I don't know if you got that one, but they didn't put it wasn't zombies. It was this alien. It was called Extinction.
It was stupid.
I didn't like it. You didn't like it either.
No, that's why I didn't buy it. I was like, where's Call of Duty going?
See, I can't figure it out on Advanced Warfare yet, because I'm hearing a lot of people saying there is a zombie mode, but it's part of another mode. So I don't think it's its own mode. I think it's a smaller mode in this bigger survival type wave thing. So I don't know. I'll let you know when I get into it.
Yeah, let me know, because if they do have it, maybe I'll think about getting it.
Yeah, there you go. Play with me. Be a good friend.
I don't have Xbox One.
Oh, you don't have Xbox? Okay.
Wait, don't you have Xbox One?
My brother has Xbox One. I have PS4.
Yeah, I have 360. I'm deprived.
There you go, Armand. It's all right. We'll figure something out. The final entertainment story to get to, though, is C-3PO, the actor of C-3PO. We obviously, when there was Star Wars news, I was like, we gotta fit it in somehow. But Anthony Daniels, the man who's been behind the metal mask of C-3PO for the last 40 years, is back in the golden suit for the new Star Wars movie coming up. And he tweeted out the other day. Somebody tweeted, "No movie sequel is better than The Empire Strikes Back," and he responded, "You might eat those words for Xmas dinner in 2015. Joy and indigestion to the world." So Armand, do you really think, look, obviously he's not going to say anything bad about the movie, but is he just kind of trying to promote it, or you think this movie actually has a legit chance to dethrone those classics?
Honestly, I don't think any Star Wars remake could, take over Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars film of all time.
You think so? No, that's number one in your book? Okay.
You don't think so?
Well, I know. You know me. I'm so obsessed with Revenge of the Sith.
I love Revenge of the Sith too, but it didn't do as good.
Maybe we've got to separate them. Maybe we've got to put I think maybe it's fair to you compare the newer 3 and then the older 3, because it's hard to kind of put them both together. But if we're talking old ones, it's definitely Empire Strikes Back, and if we're talking new ones, it's Revenge of the Sith for me.
Exactly. Joe, you took my thoughts.
That's why I didn't even get to say at the beginning of the show, folks, but I always want to remind people, Armand and I, the comparisons keep coming in. People keep saying it's MJ and Scottie Pippen, it's Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, and it's Batman and Robin. Now, I can't confirm these reports at all. It would just dethrone our whole identity as Batman and Robin.
Bert and Ernie.
And Bert and Ernie.
And Iron Man and Captain America.
Of course.
And much more.
I don't like it, Armand, because we did see there's this Marvel Civil War thing coming up. We might have to go on different sides for a bit.
We might have to. We've already done that because you're Obi-Wan and I'm Anakin.
It's true.
So.
But it wouldn't be fair, though, if we were both on the same team, because then just whoever we were fighting against would have no chance.
You're absolutely right,
There's no chance, There you go. I like it, though. But this one, Anthony Daniels, the man who's been C-3PO. I kind of like, that's the thing I really like about it. They couldn't not put the old people in the movie. they had to find some way to get them all involved.
I think that's really cool too. That's a great element to this movie.
It's going to be good. I mean, look, 2015, it's still a ways away. Next Christmas, not this
Oh
one.
man, I was
the
hoping
next
summer.
Christmas. I know, me too. It's so long to wait. It really is. But I mean,
Joe, we must go see that in theaters.
There is no
must.
question.
Whoa, there's always a question with you.
I'm sorry. Boy, didn't we say the last time too? What was the movie?
We were supposed to go see Fury.
We were supposed to. We did not see. Did you see Fury yet?
No, because I'm waiting. Joe,
Okay. We got to go
Joe,
see.
why do you think I didn't see Fury?
No, I just remember we did promise though on the air we were gonna do a remote for the Lord of the Rings, the Battle of the Five Armies, the Hobbit. I'm not.
No,
the
we're gonna
Hobbit.
do a podcast from inside
Yeah.
the theater itself.
I don't really care what the other people think.
No.
I mean, I'm just like, hey, we're doing this for entertainment overload. That's you see, MJ and Scottie Pippen wouldn't worry about what the other people are saying.
Everyone
They
just
wouldn't.
envies us.
That's what it is. They envy. I mean, come on, man. I actually saw another guy wearing a Vince Carter jersey the other
Oh,
day. So
did
look,
you shake his hand? You
I
have to
did.
tap him on the shoulder. Be like,
sorry.
excuse me, sir. Shake my hand.
I did not shake. You've gone
Oh
up to
my
people.
God.
I mean,
I've gone up to strangers, made them shake my hand because I'm a Vince Carter fan.
I mean, what's the general reaction to that? I mean, are people alarmed at first,
They
and
look,
then
like,
they're kind of,
they look at me like I'm crazy.
yeah. But I like it. That's the dedication there, you know?
Yes.
We do have NBA to talk about, though. Last night, I mean, it always stinks when you have to wake up, when you have to go to bed late and your team just doesn't have it. That was the case with the Cleveland
Cleveland
Cavaliers.
lost, right?
They did lose. But we've been going a pretty long time, so before I start to really go off on the Cleveland Cavaliers right now and start talking a lot more sports, let's go to a break. We'll catch our breaths here, and we will be right back.